Have you ever wondered how a successful company manages to keep its operations smooth and efficient? It's not magic. It's all about the organizational structure. This invisible backbone of a company is what keeps everything running like a well-oiled machine. Organizational structure is like the blueprint of a building. It outlines how roles, power, and responsibilities are assigned, coordinated, and controlled within a company. It sets the hierarchy and the flow of information within the organization. Without it, there would be chaos and confusion, like trying to build a skyscraper without a plan. The importance of a solid organizational structure cannot be overstated. It impacts everything from employee performance to operational efficiency and ultimately, the company's bottom line. In this video, we will delve into the world of organizational structure, exploring its basic principles, the concept of departmentalization, delegation, decentralization, staffing, and line and AMP, staff organization. Understanding the organizational structure is the first step to comprehend how a business operates efficiently. Now, let's dive deeper into the concept of organizational structure. This term might sound complex, but it's simply the way an organization arranges its roles and responsibilities. It's the skeleton that defines the hierarchy and the flow of information within a company. There are several types of organizational structures, each with its unique advantages and challenges. The most common ones are functional, divisional, and matrix structures. In a functional structure, people with similar skills are grouped together to perform tasks. For example, all marketers might be in one department, all engineers in another. This structure promotes expertise and efficiency, but it can also lead to silos and communication barriers between departments. On the other hand, a divisional structure groups employees based on the products or projects they work on or the markets they serve. This can increase flexibility and focus, but it can also lead to duplication of efforts across divisions. Then there's the matrix structure, which is a blend of functional and divisional structures. Here, employees have dual reporting relationships, typically to a functional manager and a project or product manager. This can foster collaboration and resource sharing, but it can also cause confusion and conflict over priorities. These structures aren't one size fits all. A small startup might thrive with a simple functional structure, while a multinational corporation might need a more complex matrix structure. The key is to align the structure with the organization's strategy, size, and environment. It's also important to remember that organizational structures aren't set in stone. They can and should evolve as the organization grows and changes. For instance, a company might start with a functional structure, then shift to a divisional structure as it expands into new markets, and later adopt a matrix structure to coordinate its diverse activities more effectively. Different organizational structures serve different purposes, and choosing the right one can be a game changer for any business. The success of an organization lies in its principles. Now, when you think about the basic principles of organization, there are a few key concepts that come to the forefront. First up is the unity of command. This principle dictates that each member of the organization should report to one and only one superior. It eliminates confusion, ensures clear communication, and strengthens the authority-responsibility relationship. Next, we have the division of work. The idea here is simple. Divide the workload into manageable tasks and assign them to individuals based on their skills and expertise. This increases efficiency and productivity, while also fostering specialization. Finally, there's the scalar chain. This principle refers to the hierarchy within an organization, a clear path of authority and communication, from the topmost level to the bottom. It ensures order, clarity in command, and smooth operations. These principles are the pillars that support the weight of an organization's success. Departmentalization and delegation are two crucial aspects that streamline operations. Now let's delve into these concepts. Departmentalization, the cornerstone of organizational structure, is a process of dividing an organization into different departments or units. Each department focuses on a specific function or task, such as marketing, finance, or production. This way, organizations can manage tasks more efficiently by assigning them to the department best equipped to handle them. There are several types of departmentalization. Functional departmentalization groups jobs involving the same or similar activities. Product departmentalization, on the other hand, organizes activities around products or product groups. Then there's geographical departmentalization. dividing tasks based on the organization's locations. Customer departmentalization focuses on specific types of customers, while process departmentalization is based on the production process. Each type of departmentalization has its benefits. For instance, functional departmentalization allows for specialization, while product departmentalization helps cater to specific product lines better. Geographical departmentalization can be beneficial for organizations spread across different regions, and customer departmentalization ensures customer satisfaction by meeting specific customer needs. Now, let's move on to delegation. Delegation refers to the task of assigning responsibility or authority to another person to carry out specific activities. It is one of the core concepts of management leadership. The importance of delegation cannot be overstated. It not only helps in distributing the workload, but also empowers employees, enhancing their motivation and job satisfaction. When managers delegate tasks, they show trust in their employees' capabilities, boosting their confidence and encouraging them to take ownership of their work. This sense of responsibility can significantly increase productivity and efficiency. However, delegation should be done wisely. It's essential to match the task with the employee's skills and capabilities to ensure success. Remember, the ultimate responsibility for the task still rests with the manager. Proper departmentalization and delegation can significantly boost the efficiency and productivity of an organization. These are not just management jargon, but practical tools that, when used wisely, can transform your organization's functioning and achieve goals more effectively. Decentralization, staffing, and line and AMP staff organization are the wheels that drive an organization forward. Let's start with decentralization. It's a term that you might have heard thrown around in boardrooms and management meetings. But what does it really mean? Simply put, decentralization is the process of distributing or dispersing functions, powers, people, or things away from a central location or authority. It's about empowering lower levels of an organization with decision-making authority, giving them a sense of autonomy and responsibility. This not only boosts morale and job satisfaction, but also enhances efficiency and productivity as decisions can be made quickly and tailored to local conditions. But decentralization doesn't mean chaos. It requires a precise and well thought out approach. And that's where staffing comes in. Staffing is like fitting together the pieces of a puzzle, ensuring that each role within the organization is filled with the right person. It involves forecasting manpower needs, recruiting, selecting, training, developing, and compensating personnel. It's a continuous and proactive process that plays a critical role in achieving organizational objectives. After all, an organization is only as good as the people it employs. Now let's shift gears and talk about line and AMP, staff organization. Picture an army. You have the line officers, who are responsible for achieving the organization's main objectives. They're the decision makers, the ones who steer the ship. Then you have the staff officers, who provide advice, support, and specialized services to help the line officers perform their duties effectively. In an organizational context, line positions are those that have direct responsibility for achieving the company's objectives, while staff positions provide support and expertise that assist the line positions. A line and AMP, staff organization combines the direct flow of authority present in a line organization with the specialist services of a staff organization. This structure brings together the best of both worlds, providing a balanced approach to decision-making and execution. It allows for flexibility and adaptability, promotes innovation, and enables the organization to respond effectively to changes in the business environment. However, like any organizational structure, line and AMP, staff organization also has its challenges. It can lead to conflicts between line and staff personnel, and there can be ambiguity in roles and responsibilities. But with effective communication, clear delineation of duties, and a culture of mutual respect, these challenges can be managed. In conclusion, decentralization, staffing, and line and AMP, staff organization, are key components of an effective organizational structure. Decentralization empowers and motivates employees. Staffing ensures the right people are in the right roles, and line and AMP, staff organization, provides a balanced and flexible approach to achieving organizational objectives. The right blend of decentralization, staffing, and line and AMP staff organization can propel an organization to new heights. Let's recap the essential points we discussed today. Organizational structure isn't just a fancy corporate term, it's the backbone that holds an organization together, defining how tasks are divided, grouped, and coordinated. The basic principles of organization, including unity of objectives, scalar chain, and span of control, are the nuts and bolts that make this structure work. Departmentalization and delegation then come into play, dividing the workload into manageable chunks and assigning responsibility. We also dove into the concept of decentralization, a strategy that empowers lower-level employees by giving them decision-making authority. This, coupled with effective staffing, ensures that the right people are in the right roles, making the organizational machine run smoothly. Finally, we discussed the line and staff organization, a hybrid approach that combines the direct flow of authority with specialized support. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later. Understanding these concepts can give you a new perspective on how businesses operate and succeed.